All right, I can see it. It's good. All right, not that cold, but it's raining. I mean, it's been raining since yesterday. It's been raining all day yesterday, and off and on, and it's supposed to turn into snow today, so I'm looking forward to that. If that happens while I'm live streaming, I'll probably face out so you guys can see the snowfall. That'll sound nice, I think. All right. Let's see, get this stupid weather alert out of the way. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. We ain't got nothing. I probably made the video private. Who knows? Hey, Creation Dust, what's going on? Glad to see you in there. This little drawing is going to be kind of it's the picture that I sent you the other day. So I guess we're going to see how this goes. And I'm trying something out. That guy down the hot fire, you probably messed with one of these before or decided it was a waste of time. But he had a full house chain, and he said, you ought to try that. He said, I got to think it would cut like butter. And so I brought it home Friday, and I tried that thing out, and I called him back. I said, no, it don't cut like butter, but what it does is it's really, really smooth, really detailed, and it has zero kickback. I mean, I was super impressed with it. So I'm going to use that on this, and it might be more of a hassle in the beginning, roughing it out, because you do got to kind of push it to start it, but once it gets going, it digs. But I don't know. I'm going to find out, and I got a new full complement over there too, but I figured I'd give it a shot. See what happens. Let's see who else we got here. Hey, Rick Smith, what's going on? Glad to see you, bud. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started and warmed up. I woke up this morning with like a, I don't know, sinus thing. So if I sound funny, that's why. Look at this. I probably should have had my tonsils out and stuff years and years and years ago. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. What a song. I'm going to try this chain. And like I said, it's a full house. And it seems like it'd be really good for detail work. That's what I figured out about it. In fact, before I get going, I was sitting here. I come home Friday night. I come out here. I got something else. Even with all this rain, I noticed the ground was real hard yesterday, frozen, and it's still that way. Anyway, this little tiny bear head. I started playing with this when I came home with that chain. And one thing I have not learned how to control yet is when I'm digging in the ears here. I always, on the right ear, it kicks up and ends up eating that little section off right there. And with that chain, I could dig in that ear, I could press, I could not skip out. So, I don't know, it's kind of interesting little thing. I was just out there playing around, checking this thing out to see if I like it. So I made that. And after I put it in the truck to go to the deal with my guy, I was planning on going down there yesterday, going back, but we had an ice storm. So anyway, let's go keep. What's going on this dude? I really started that backwards. tell you, I mean, it doesn't clear the material out of the way, so that's probably why it's not good for actually cutting that across there. Once it gets going, though, it goes. But it's so smooth, and actually, what you leave behind is so smooth, like compared to just using regular carbon chain, usually leaves it a little rough. And man, that thing is really clean. I'll give it that. And the control's really nice. I mean, but if I had to sum it up so far, it's kind of like using a dull chain. I don't know. What do you guys think of the sound of that rain? Man, it's just a pounding down there. Fortunately, I couldn't hear it that bad when I had the headphones on, but I could still hear it even with the headphones on. I think the best thing for me to do is come down and take this heavy coat off. And it's not really a heavy coat, but it's too heavy for now. How about that? But yeah, that thing, it's just got a lot of control. I do like it. And that's what it is. It's a detailed chain. It doesn't cut fast, but it cuts smooth. Here we go. That's what I really like about it. When you nose in like that, it doesn't want to over dig, and it's smooth. It really cleans things up smooth. So I like that. All right, I'm gonna keep digging this guy out. And I may go back around and dig him out deeper again, because this piece of wood's 2 inches thick. I can go pretty deep. Yeah, it's getting there. Anyway, I gotta tell you guys, it was actually Creation Dust that came up with the idea about making a Morel and a GNOME together. And so I thought, well, heck, I'll draw a picture and send it to him, see what he thinks. And the first thing that Josh said, and he's right, is you better make sure your moderators are on point. And I get it. You dumb kids always got to say something stupid. But that said, it's going to be pretty daggone cute when it's done. All right, y'all, I'm going to keep going. Let's see who else we got there. Lori Keller, what's going on? How you doing? Hey, Gene Short. Oh, Path. Shalom. All right, Rick Smith. Yep, he's in there. And Creation Dust. Okay. All right, I'm going to keep going. Yeah, and if you guys, any of you that's watching now has not checked out Creation Dust 777, he's an awesome chainsaw carver. He's one of the best chainsaw carvers you're going to find on YouTube. So be sure to check him out. All right, let's do it. Maybe. Come on, you clucker. Yeah, the control with this is phenomenal. I really do like it. I'm gonna go ahead and dig this top out. This is kind of going to be difficult. Maybe I'll reposition it in this device, but There's other stuff I can do before I get to that, so why not? Yeah, so far so good. Digging this guy out, and of course he's going to be painted. I mean, hat, one color, Morel, paint the grooves in there, black, all that, make it fit. But see what we got here real quick. See if we got anybody else we hadn't seen yet. Hey, Hilda, how's it going? Glad to see you in there. Hey, Roger, I've been checking you out lately. Hey, Hannah, me too. I think I'm getting a real bad sinus infection as well. Greg Davis, the artist known as Greg Davis. How is Dusty doing this morning? Tell him he is one of our favorite dogs. We love him. All right, the Electric Whittler, who just put out an awesome video of him dremel carving Cupid, shooting an arrow at a heart. And that's a pretty cool video he did here. The detail is just fantastic. So you guys probably want to check him out. All right, let me see. All right. It's getting there. Whoa. Get rid of that hoodie string. Just noticed that thing hanging down there. I don't want that getting caught on something. That would not be good. I see Hilda Jones, Lori Keller, Creation Does 777, awesome member of the channel and an awesome chainsaw carver. Hilda Jones again, Possum 350 Legend. Glad to see you on there, buddy. All right. See if we can't dig this out some more. I guess I'll start working around the nose and the mouth, but that's awful tight, so I'm not sure. I might end up just Dremel carving that in. In the hat, no matter what, I'm going to cut that hat in, so we'll see how it goes. But I got to dig this piece out, and then I'll probably start working on my morel detail. I mean, it looks complicated, but it's not. Actually, yeah, let me go ahead and cut across here on the hat, the depth there, see how I feel about that. Really, I think that's all the better I'm going to be able to do with the chainsaw as far as digging the beard out to the nose. I'll use burrs to dig that nose out so it's tighter. In the mouth, same thing with the mouth. Now, originally, the original drawing has him with this big, crazy-looking smile, but the boss lady complained about it and said, I would not do that. That looks horrible. Everything else looks awesome except for that smile looks creepy. And it's not that I want to take her opinion all the time, but I got to think that she's probably right. I don't know. I thought it looked fine. So we'll go with this snowman-like smile, and it won't be quite as creepy. How about that? Or, well, she won't be able to. And if she thought it was creepy, I'm sure there's other people who would think so. Uh-oh, the snow's starting to come down. I can work with it from there if I want to make it any deeper. I just not sand at it. I'll probably work on the morel lines now. Actually, block I got here. Put it in evenly, you dummy. So that needs to be unevenly, and I want this like this. So there we go. Okay. I'd say, can you believe I did that? You guys are watching me enough to know. Yeah, I can believe you did that. Yeah, the pocket. I think I'm gonna dig the pocket out with the die grinder, the nose and the mouth out with the die grinder. So I got the morel and cleaning this up pretty good to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my morel My little slots in my morale. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go around and clean everything up and then start to dig this out with the die grinder. All right. Yeah, that didn't take long either. How long have I been on here? 35 minutes. Oh, fuel. Okay. Screw it. I'll do some die grinding. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna get my different stuff. said we can get up to, it's like 1 to 3 inches or something like that. That's what we're supposed to get. Let me use these 2 bits to clean this guy up. And it's starting to spin it a little bit here and there. And I got half of mine to just turn the, don't get me wrong, it ain't like you guys haven't seen snow this year, but it's more interesting than me. How about that? Okay. Let's take this dude and come out here on the board so I'm going to cover that. I gotta make sure to not get Hill Jack Zach's car in the shop. Yeah, he got in an accident a couple weeks back. Somebody run into him and just destroyed his car. I mean, destroyed his truck. They hit him. It was a smaller car, and it buckled the frame on the truck, so it was junk. And he turned around. Here I've been complaining all this time about this stupid truck he had because he took the muffler off of it, and the thing was just ridiculously loud. And he turned around, went and bought a Honda Civic, and I think it's a 17. Yeah, it's 17. I was kind of shocked by that because I'd always complained about that truck and hated that truck. And the muffler was so he cut the muffler off, and a lot of y'all have heard this story already. I come home one day, and he's got this little Sears antique tractor out there, and this giant muffler looked like it came out of a semi. It was sitting on the seat of that thing, and I was like, where the heck did that come from? And so I asked the boss lady, and she said that come out of Hill Jack Zach's truck. And like, it did not. It better not have. And she said, yeah. And he got home, and I'm like, dude, you got to put that thing back on. And he's like, no, you just got to listen to it. So I went out there and he started it, and just sitting there running, it did sound good. But then so I was like, yeah, it does sound good. But then the next day when he left, I'm like, oh my God, that sounds like a Harley Davidson or something, you know? I mean, it's just unbelievably loud. And so for the last 2.5 years, I've had to put up with that truck. Listening to that thing is just way too loud. And here I am. I'm the guy, so I'm deaf in one ear anyway. And it was annoying to me. I thought, hey, what about the neighbors? You know, people around here. I mean, you hear that thing coming from a half mile away or more. In fact, when Creation Dust was here that Sunday, he left. Hill Jack Zach left. It was that same next week that he got in an accident. And I looked at Josh and I said, you hear that? You hear it? You can still hear it. And he was at least a half a mile away down the road. And I don't know. Anyway, so I'm glad he didn't get hurt in the accident. I'm glad his truck got totaled and he bought this nice, reasonable car out here that doesn't have a loud exhaust. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, I'm missing something. Dust mask. I left it in there. Let me grab it. Anyway, I know as far as the guys go, I'm probably in the minority on this, but I cannot stand stupid Harley Davidson or any other motorcycles going up down the road with them almost no exhaust or no exhaust. I can't stand it. I don't understand why anybody thinks that sounds good. And that's me personally. Like I said, I know I'm in the minority on that and whatever. But that's what that truck put me in the mind of, and I couldn't stand it. So I'm glad it's going. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at that mouth and I'm thinking this one might be a little too deep for that. I guess not really for this part though. Well, let's find out. Oh, I think that looks pretty good. So I have to clean this whole thing up with this. Go around, round everything off with it. And I'm going to leave the pocket for a thinner bit. But I'll do all this first. Try to clean this up, clean the gloves up and stuff. Things I just couldn't get with the chain, I can definitely get with this. gonna have to get a fun mud. Huh? wasn't done with that bit. Let me change them. I'm just gonna keep this one out. I got another die grinder in there, but I mean, shoot, it kind of is what it is. See what we got here. The Electric Whittler, Hilda Jones, Piba Ortiz, glad to see you back. Lori Keller, what's going on? Glad to see you guys. Somebody got the ditty. Hey, Daryl, that is cool. Check that out. You guys like his new? I would have left it like it was, but that looks pretty daggone cool. All right, Creation Dust, awesome, man. Possum. All right, and yeah, okay, somebody got the ditty. That's right. Heck yeah. And we figured that there would be something, you know, somebody had to be ignorant about this kind of carving and whatever, you know, I mean, but still, most people like this kind of stuff, especially around here. Morels are a big deal. People buy gnomes, but morels are huge. Big deal. Okay. I'm going with the pointy one for the moment. Just to dig some stuff out quick, and then I want to go in there and get a fine ball and try to clean that up a lot better. Let me put the mask back on. Man, oh, this has been rough this morning. And it's the same thing that Hannah said. Oh, sinus. Up and down on the sinuses. Okay. Okay. Get my glasses out of the daggone mask. I'll tell you, I bend my bit, it'll be a burr, right? Oh, I think he looks pretty good, really. I got 2 sanding pieces I need to do. I want to hit down in here with a coarse ball, and right there with the coarse ball. I'll try to get into that too, I guess. Let's see what we can get. But that's looking pretty good. I think he's looking pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna grab that ball real quick and then sand the outer edge. And this piece of bark will need to come off. The other side it already came off. Hold on, man. Heck yeah, I can't wait to paint that. That'll be cool. Well, the snow's coming down now. It's more snow than rain, finally. Figured that might happen. Okay. Grab this ball. I only got this here and that there, and this project will be complete. And I'll probably burn the edges of it and then move into something else. But I got this bear from Thursday that it needs burnt too, so I'm not all that worried about the burning right now, and the torch is sitting inside the house. Let's see. What the heck? I think that's getting tight. Can't see because my glasses are about half fogged up. Alright. Round ball. It cuts all fine. And I'm going to try to clean up, like in there. Well, I think this dude looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. And if you've seen the thumbnail, the drawing, the only thing that's different is the mouth. The way I had that mask on, I had to breathe out of my mouth. That was pretty funny. I completely choked my nose off altogether. Not that it matters, because of the sinus, it's all screwed up anyway. You know, whatever. Okay. This thing in there. Yeah. We'll name this guy Barry White Jr. And yeah. All right. Because he could sing. Let's make some love, darling. Yeah, I'm coming over to your house. All right. Yeah, it's bent there. Huh? I don't know. Okay. take it out of that side, clean up the other side real quick, and I'll say this thing is done and figure out something else. Boy, I tell you, the snow is coming down. Now it's really starting to stick. But that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. There's a few things I can see there that I didn't see before. I might clean it up real quick, or y'all won't be able to see it though. There's a piece of bark over there, and I really can't get to it. And most of these rough lines, I just ain't all that worried about it. There's a little bit there. Alright, that'll have to dry for a while. And really, I'd say it'll be a couple months before you're on to finishing this. I don't know. So it'll be plenty dry by the time I do. But I think that come out pretty good. And I'll pull that up against the picture. Let's see, take this off. Maybe. Strap come undone, so I had to throw it. And pull out my sketch. We'll see kind of comparison if I can get the page to turn out straight. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same. The only thing I think is really different is the mouth, which you can see you had this goofy grin, and boss lady said, I don't like that. That's one thing I don't like. So I think that the smiling little guy, he'll look pretty good. But we'll set him off the side. And I actually got to burn that bear from Thursday too. So whenever I do them, I will do them together. Let me set this back up here. I probably ought to save that sketch too, because I got a feeling that one's going to be liked. I'm not saying a lot, but it's probably going to be liked. It's pretty cool. Around here, that's I could even cut the top off a little bit, cut a little bit more material off of it, but I'll probably just leave it like it is. I mean, we're going to paint it. But anyway, let's see before we get... hey, baby kisses, what's going on? Hey, Gore, Fluffy, Gore Guts, glad to see you in there, man. The Carving Wizard, just like Baby Kisses, another awesome member of the channel. We got Creation Dust 777 and the Electric Whittler, Bear Mountain Chainsaw Carving. Guys, if you have not subscribed to him yet, check him out. He's an up-and-comer. He's already an awesome chainsaw carver, but he's just starting out in YouTube, so help him out. Let's get him going. Let's see what we got. 54. Okay, I'm gonna do something else. It's early. It's 10 o'clock, man. I got a lot of time today. Man, that's bad, isn't it? Oh well. Can't help it. It's just sinuses. That's the way it goes. And I always joke, the boss lady's like, you know, you got nice straight teeth. She said, but you got other stuff that's messed up about you that probably should have got taken care of when you were younger, you know, like the reasons is I have constant sinus issue, you know, so adenoids and tonsils, you know, and yeah, my parents didn't care. That's what I tell her. Shut up and go outside and play. Anyway, I hope you guys are liking that, watching that snowfall, and I'm gonna come up with something else. I got all kinds of posts. I can make more birds. Yeah, I can always just zip off a piece there. I'm looking to see if I have something in here that, but I'm not change that chain out. If I'm gonna do that, I'm not change that chain, which is fine. That detail chain, you ain't gonna carve no bird with it. I got this piece of walnut. It's cracked that way here. It's just a little fine crack. You can still make something out of it. And it's cracked that way there. So, yeah, what the heck. Let's turn that little piece of walnut into something. I'm not sure what yet. maybe Barbara. We'll name it Barbara Bush. The first lady's walnut apple core. I don't know. Let's see. Good grip. I'm just looking at it, the cracks that's in it, the natural little cracks, and it's not too bad. I think I might try maybe another little micro bearer. And I'll show you what I mean by micro bearer. They're not really micro, but they're just real small. So, a little guy like that, you know, which, man, I'll tell you, he's heavy. It's a heavy piece of wood. Or this little guy right here, I was just playing around with. Made this little bust there Friday night, just playing around with that chain. And, you know, they're kind of cute. So, I think I'll do that. And this one, since it's walnut, it'll be brown. I won't have to do any color detail to it or anything like that. But before I get too carried away, put that stuff there. I'm gonna want them balls later. I might flex that carve tonight. In fact, I'd about bet I will. Let's see. Move some stuff around here. Moving some stuff around. These are kind of a little on the wet side. My hands ain't cold anymore anyway. But I gotta change that chain out. This guy over here somewhere. That's gonna be my hanging bearer. Now I am gonna try to get him done this week and have him hanging by next weekend. Pile. There's that. Figure if the content creator's doing something, you ought to be on camera, right? Even if it's something minuscule as changing the chain out. I wish the boss lady was up moving around. I'd like to have more coffee, actually. I might go in there and get a cup before I get going. So that chain, it's called Full House. At least according to that guy. That's what it's called. I don't. What the heck? Something's blowing up over there. Well, whatever it is, I don't see it. I don't know if you guys heard that. Sounded like something blew up. Did not sound good. That'd be the nice way of putting it. It did not sound good. It sound like somebody's got some kind of experimental. I know what it is. One of these hillbillies around here is making a moon lander. They're making their own personal moon lander, and they're testing it out. You know, because we've never been there before, so we don't know the technology behind actually being able to drive around on the moon. I mean, they had the little rover thing, and then the Mars rover and all that. And but since humans never actually really went to the moon, they're out trying to develop something so that they can. That's pretty neat. Anyway, that's that Full House chain I was talking about. I mean, it's literally every link is a tooth, and that is really, really nice for detail. I liked it, but I can tell you if you're cutting into something, you got to push too hard to get it to start, and it won't clear the stuff out of its way. Anyhow, set that off to the side for now, and I will use that anytime I'm doing a relief carving like that. From now on, I'm going to use that. Let's see. I don't think I want to use this brand new. This one that's a normal carving chain. There's a depth gauge on it. I've learned a lot from Scott at Hawkfire and then Creation Dust when he was here. We talked about this stuff a little bit, and both them guys taught me. But that one's called a full complement, and then every time you sand it, you hit that little wear indicator, or depth gauge. Depth gauge. That's what it's called, depth gauge. And this one, you can see on this one, I hit that depth gauge quite a bit. I'm going to use the old chain, and the reason is walnut's kind of hard, and I kind of like that new chain. Save that new chain for the softer stuff we're usually carving. And if it's a little harder to do, I'm up with that old chain. It's a little harder to do. I'm okay with that. That just means all that much longer that I'm not going to have to sharpen that new one. But at the same time, I gotta say, it was like these 10-inch carving chains, full complement. It was $10. And I got that from, oh, well, I better not say. I got that from somewhere else. I got it from a chainsaw carving, chainsaw website that carried carving stuff. And I want to say that same chain looks exactly the same, brand new. And I want to say that chain was like $30. And so, I mean, that's a heck of a savings on a chain like that. But he said, I just charge by the inch, inch of real length or something like. I can't remember what he said, but whatever. It was $20 for them 2 chains. Can't complain about that. This is my old one, and I'm going to have to move the thing back. And then I got him working on ordering me a saw too, because I want to, especially after carving that piece today, I want to have a saw. Probably this MS-170. I probably would leave that detail chain on there and only use it for finish work. I mean, I really did like that. I mean, it doesn't grab the wood like a let's see, maybe we're going the right way. I'll tell you, it's tough. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. Oh, let's see. Just get an idea. What we got here. I didn't put it on that way. Still got a long way to come out. Come on, baby. More. I think it went the wrong way then. Yeah, that should be right to tighten. Right? Tell me it's right to tighten, dummy. You're not working on your stupid Dremel. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Give you an idea how wore out that chain is. That screw is almost all the way out. The pin is almost all the way out. So this thing's stretching so bad. We're gonna have to get us a 11-inch bar. It might fit on a 12-inch bar by now. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot better. It might fit on a 12-inch bar by now. Let's see. It's pretty stretched. Yeah. That's a little bit of sag. That's more sag than I want to. I'm telling you though, I'm about out of screw. I'm glad I got around to this one. I did. Yeah, it's pretty cool, all the stuff that I've learned, especially in the last year and a half of doing this again. And on top of that, the lady where we did that live carving thing here on Saturday a couple weeks ago for that Winterfest, she called me yesterday And there was a guy. I knew there was a local chainsaw carver over by Somerset, Ohio, that he had a place set up for a long time. And she called me yesterday and said, "Hey, he's kind of getting toward the end of his career, and he kind of like teach you some tricks. Would you be interested?" I'm like, "Well, heck yeah, I'm interested. I'm never going to stop learning. I don't think. At least I hope. If I stop learning, I'm dead, right? Okay, yeah, you guys agree with that? Okay. That or not far from it. Okay, I think we're good with that. I'm going to start the head before I go get some coffee. And I figure why be mean and make y'all wait. Okay. At least just start it. So, that's a wider end, thinner end. Yeah, I kind of like to see that be the front of it. There we go. It's a little wider piece that way. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's snowing pretty good. Oh no, it ran out of fuel. I remember that. That's what happens when you're a spaz. It ran out of fuel right there at the end anyway. I forgot all about it. Okay. So I'm about out of fuel. I go through a gallon a week. And that's, really, I don't do much more than what you guys see on 3 live streams. That's usually about the gist of it. And I probably got enough fuel in there to fill this thing up one more time after this time. And that's gonna, but I got fuel. It's not like it's a big deal. a bad start little head, you know. Coming out all right. Turn him that way a little bit more. Okay. Yeah. I'll go ahead and sharpen him up a little bit more, clean the ears up and stuff like that. But we got the basic head dug out. And it just don't take that long. Once you get it in your head, and I finally did. come out pretty quick. I mean, that's what I'm really happy with is just how fast these things. Um, I'm coming together with it now. I mean, there's a little bear head. If you didn't do anything else to this, believe it just like it is. Somebody bought it. If you left it with the bark, no arms, no hands, no nothing, somebody would buy it. Let's see what we got. Hey, Daryl, that looks pretty good, man. All right, we got Creation Dust. Hey, Night Owl, Aiden, the artist formerly known as Aiden Fletcher. And look like maybe Perry, but we got Baby Kisses, Creation Dust 777, and Hilda Jones. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, Carvin Wizard. Hi, Ryan. How's it going, man? Okay, I'm going to keep going. And I got a little line where I got too deep there. I'll probably try to dig that out. And I always just cut back the face a little more. But, yeah, this is just really going good. I mean, you know, whatever. Okay. A little bit more. looking too bad, I don't think. I got to dig the ears out, a couple other things, and then I want to go to the house and grab a cup of coffee real quick, so I'll be coming back. But I want to clean that line out, and that means I'm going to have to pull this one back too, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. Not too bad, not too good, right? But at least it's another thing made. Uh, Man, I might run that line on back through there, but it looks pretty cute just like that, though, actually. And I like making them with their mouth open quite a bit, too. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see, Carving Wizard, Creation Death 777. Now, guys, don't hold it up. You got things to do today. Do them. Don't stick around on my account because I am in no hurry to get done. In fact, I'm going to run in there in the house real quick and grab me a cup of coffee. So I'm going to be gone for a minute. All right, I'll still be back. Snowing pretty good. folks. Elvis's little brother Alvis has returned. Okay. Oh yeah. Not only that, I got a piece of a donut. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Okay. See what we got here. Yeah. Same group. Pretty glad to have you guys in there. That's one thing about it. We've got an awesome group. All right. Heck yeah. Daryl, I do like that. That's pretty cool. I liked your other one too, but I like that. All right, I'll finish this little guy up. Gotta give him some legs. He's a pretty cute little guy. I wonder if it'd be better if I got him back under the light. Might be a little easier to see. I got the lights on in there. Yeah, let's turn it back that way for a while. You guys feel like you're on a sinking ship, right? Okay. If you're just tuning in, you seen the thumbnail, that made you click. I'll be a nice guy real quick, show you what we made earlier based on the picture, the hand drawing that was in that thumbnail. That's what we got. That thing come out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna set it back here for now. There's that out of the way. Okay. Yeah, and let's finish this little guy up. It's looking pretty cool. Try to get it as close as I can. There. Okay. He's a loudmouth bear like me. that baby. I'll have to put oil in it this time too. But that's the basic bear. He's a cute little guy. I'm gonna put some hair on him and yeah, I got to put oil in this time too. But not bad. I'm happy with him. I think the head's everything. I mean, if you can make the head cute, then you know, the rest of it will just be cute by default. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion. Yeah, this is the last of my fuel. I'm spilling it all over myself. And that's all right. I'll make more. There's that. I did have enough to fill that up. I might have enough to fill it halfway up again, surprisingly. I usually overfill my oil. I'm glad I didn't that time. Put these caps back on. But yeah, it's a cute little guy. And I could see if you made a small mouth on it, how easy that same head shape would be to just turn it right into a raccoon, you know. And the backside on a little bear like this, I'll hair it, but I'm not going to like differentiate the legs or nothing. I'll just leave it like it is. Nobody cares. It's like Chainsaw Marching Band, isn't it? bit of sanding work, clean the mouth up and stuff, and he'll be good to go. I like that little guy. He's cute. We'll name him Zimbabwe. That's a Jim Bobway. And if you're wanting to know how to spell that, it's JIMBOBWAY. Write it down in your book. Okay, let's see what we got here. Take off this hearing protection. That's greatly needed. I'll tell you what, that hair, putting the hair on really works you out. That's pretty daggone good workout. I say myself. Maybe I should take the time to give him a little butt in the back and all that stuff. But a little barrel, I guess, you just don't sell it for that much to begin with. And somebody's going to buy it. It's so daggone cute in the front, you know. That's usually all I care about. So I think about the bears I've made up to this point, up until 3 weeks ago when Grazing Dust was here. And those bears were ugly compared to what I'm putting out now. And people still bought them. So, like Eric Karen said, or Kyle Hall, doesn't matter what you do, somebody will buy it. No matter how bad you think the car is, somebody will buy it. Hear the wind on top of the snow. Sounds pretty good. Maybe I ought to point it back out that way. I don't know. It's definitely coming down good. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Give you guys a little different view. It's snowing pretty good out here. And you can see around the bear that way. Something tells me I screwed up there a little bit. Alright. Well, you can't see outside. Well, what was the point of doing all that? There we go. Okay. There. Ah, a little better. Ain't he cute? Heck yeah. I got my foot on the cord. Yeah, it's pretty windy out there. Really windy. I'm gonna use finger sander to clean the ears out a little bit. Yeah, something fell and just tried to attack me. I ain't sure what it was, but hopefully it wasn't a bat or anything, right? All right. I might use plastic eyes on this because the thing is, it's inconsistent. It's harder here on this side than it is on this side, and the person's trying to chisel the eyes in on that one there. It might be a fight, so I think I might just use plastic eyes on that one. All right. And give him some nose holes. That's nice at all. I mean, as a berry, he ain't gonna find no food if he can't smell. So, you know, the proper thing to do if you had care and concern for the bear, would you give him some nose holes so he can at least find some food? I mean, can't be a jerk. You're trying to starve him to death. I got another project in the garage I'm working on that it's just it's a slow moving carving, and can't wait to get it done. That's what the table goes with built here that this bear is sitting on right now. But it'll be a long form video, and I don't get in any hurry to make them, so whatever. Let's dig this guy's nose holes out. Cute little guy. Use my holes. Okay, where's the drill out? There it is. And I think 9/16, no more space than I got up there. I'll probably just use a little eye. I don't know. I can take a 3/4 and see what it looks like, but there it is. It'd just be easier to go with the little eye. Now this wood's so dry, you could finish it today. That's pretty close. Yeah. I like them eyes close together like that. That is super cute. There it is. I think it looks pretty good. I don't expect to win no words but out of it, but super cute little bear. I mean, he's looking nice, ain't he? I think I'm gonna go ahead and burn him real quick. I'll go get the torch real quick and go ahead and burn all the fuzzies off of him. But I've been having to keep it in the house. It's it frees up. The line will freeze up. So give me just a minute. I'll get that. I got other burning I can do too. And the snow is coming down. Heck yeah. I'll tell you guys what, this snow ain't having no problem sticking. It's definitely all around. Let's see. There we go. See who we got in here right now. The Carving Wizard, baby kisses. Heck yeah. Daryl, what's going on? Daryl, member of the channel. Bunch of members of the channel. That's awesome. I really appreciate y'all being in there. That's awesome. And then we picked up a new member yesterday. Bear Mountain Chainsaw Carving, which I recommend all y'all guys subscribe to him. He hasn't put out very many videos yet, but he does good work. And he's making shorts, and it'd be worth checking them out. We can't get all the fuzzies off this guy. And I don't care if I brown him out a little bit more or not. And I think I got enough limb. This is just a walnut limb. And that's why it's so inconsistently hard, soft. Walnut limbs are the worst when it comes to that. But like I said, you can carve them. Just patience. Keep going. But I think I got enough of that walnut limb left around back there that I could make a couple more of these. Don't have to do anything but paint them in sand or cut them in sand with no coloring. They're cute just like they are. Yeah, I think it's flowing pretty good right now. I'm gonna put on a pair of gloves, see if I can't knock most of that stuff off by hand. I'm sure most of it will come out of it. Sometimes it'll burn it clear off, but most of the time it just singes it enough where you can knock it off for everything. See, I think those were the ones that were a little wet. Okay. Well, these are a little wet now too, dummy. You put them in they've been in the snow. It's looking pretty good. A few little pieces there and there. Can't want them all. Okay, I'm gonna take him off. Then I think I'll check up the GNOME MOREL thingy and find my bit. There we go. And burn it a little bit, clean it up. Clean up the fuzzies. It's going to be a painted piece. Whoa. Anyway, I think he's pretty cute. Hello, everybody. My name is Bill the Bear, and I'm kind of built. I've been built a bear and a Build-A-Bear, and I don't have no stuffing. I am rock solid. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, that's great. Okay. Let's pick this piece back up. Oh, what fun we have. Okay, yeah, that's snow. I mean, you guys are sitting here watching it. Hey, there's a ½ inch snow on the ground already. Um, since we started this, it was raining and spitting a few snowflakes here and there. And kapow. And I think 1 to 3. We ain't supposed to get like no deluge of snow or anything like that. But this is the coldest winter I can remember since 2015. It got pretty daggone cold and stayed like that for a long time. And this winter hadn't been quite as bad as that one, which I don't consider bad. I like it. It hadn't been quite as cold as that one, but it's been pretty daggone cold and snowy. Lots of snow. First year in like 4 years, I can say we did not get screwed on the snow. We got plenty of it, which I like it. That's why I would say we got screwed on it if we didn't get it. I like getting it. Burn that dude a little bit. How's the lighting on that? Looks pretty good. I can get it really close too. Yeah, that piece is cool. And I gotta tell y'all, Creation Dust, he's the one that said, hey, I think it'd look cool if you did a gnome with a mushroom. And I wouldn't be shocked at all if you see him do his own version of this with the toadstool type mushroom when he gets back home. Wouldn't be shocked at all. He might do one while he's on vacation. You just never know. But anyway, this will probably take a little more sanding on the edges and to clean it up after the burn. Maybe. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I mean, you can see like how I'm picking up some burn here. I really don't want that. I don't want to take away from my detail, so I'll have some follow-up sanding to do. But the morel itself, I might just leave it with the burn. You see how I'm getting on the stem? It's easy for me to clean that up though with that finger sand. It's not that big a deal. But you gotta clean up all them little hairy, fuzzy pieces that's left over. Well, that snow really coming down. That looks pretty good. Now his beard will be white. You see how all that has fuzzy on it? His beard will be white, but I'm going to burn it for now. The whole guy, the whole gnome will be painted. So it don't really matter. In the meantime, it draws him out though. It makes the lines even more noticeable. That never hurt nothing, did it? Right there in that knot, right there, you don't want to darken. That's all right, it wasn't that bad. I don't really want it. The point ain't to darken it, it's to burn all the fuzzies off. I could leave the morel like that and sand it, but I probably won't. I'll probably paint it. I'll probably even paint that, because you get the black in the grooves, black or brown, and then you sand this, and it looks so realistic like that. Oh yeah, I think he looks pretty good. That really brought him out too, didn't it? Oh yeah, look at that, how that looks on there. I think for the sake of the camera, I'm gonna get that armpit and stuff. That. I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Not too bad, not too good. Somewhere in the middle. Let's see what we got here. We got Tony Newton. Hey, what's going on, my man? Amy Joe, awesome carver and member of the channel. Check her out. She's making some awesome stuff. Big Eagle, big trout. Now she's on the Big Eagle again. Looking pretty good stuff. Heck yeah. All right, and Baby Kisses and Daryl, awesome members in there. Hey, Hilda. Heck yeah. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, Tony. All right, let me get another drink of my coffee. And AJ, if you're just popping in, we made this little gnome thing, and we also made this little bear. And this is Bill to Build-A-Bear. He's Zimbabwe, the Build-A-Bear. And hello, Amy Joe. Hope you're doing well. We're having a good time here. Things are not too bad. This guy will not give me any skunk to eat. I'm upset about that. But other than that, I think we're going to make it. Okay, all right, take him out of the picture. Sassy bear anyway, right? Can't believe you don't want to eat a skunk. People come up, or bears come up with this stuff. It's crazy. Oh, okay. Take this thing off. And then the only thing I got left to do is I got to burn my Wacklin bear so I can paint him. And he's a big old fat guy. I mean, he looks morbidly obese. Would be the yeah. Quit calling me that. No, heck, that ain't the right voice. Quit calling me that, honey. Don't be calling me morbidly obese. I'll beat you with a skillet. Okay, man, that's violence. Violence, man. It's awful. Awful violence. Can't believe this. Animals that speak like this. There's something wrong with them. But I left a lot of belly there, and in the end, there really wasn't no reason to remove it anyway because the sign's going to cover it. The Wacklin sign's going to cover it. Tune it down. Tune it down. I can't believe you guys will talk bad about me like that. I'm just a bear. I'm just a bear trying to get by. I eat the berries out of the tree. You guys know you can see them because you look at my poop. I don't understand why. I don't understand why humans think bear poop is so interesting. It doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, he's fat like a bear at a petting zoo, you know? I mean, you feel bad for that bear because you know out in the summertime, everybody's throwing grapes and stuff at him. And somebody's saying, yeah, he's been to that same place in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, everybody's throwing grapes and stuff at that bear. And it just looks like, please, no more grapes. Can't you see? I need Weight Watchers. I need some help. I'm ready to pop. I mean, that's pretty bad when the bear has until Jack Zach, he comes zooming up here. He had to, though, because of the concrete. And it's just a little slight incline hill there. It's nothing fantastic, but still, if you don't get a good run at it with this snow on it, then sometimes just you won't get up it. Apparently, he just sit there and play with his radio. Not for very long. I ain't gonna listen to that crap. Yeah, I don't know why I care. It's where it gets bolted to the thing anyway. Okay, I gotta work out pretty good. I said This one's a little over my head, but I tried it anyway. And it's not bad. It'll work. The thing is, I tried it. I learned some stuff from it. And it's only going to get better because of it. But that's how he's going to look. I mean, by the time this is all said and done, paint him black. And then he's going to go on the front over here of this building holding that sign. I mean, I don't have no problem embracing my mistakes. You know what I mean? And there's one right there, without a doubt. He's not a bad looking little guy. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Hey, Ray, what's going on? I hadn't seen you yet. Glad to see you, man. And 89 likes. So we've been on here forever. 154 minutes. It's 11:30. Not too bad, not too good, right? Oh, yeah, I think he'd be okay. So I'm going to paint this dude after the fact. I'll leave y'all alone. I got plenty of time. And then we'll be back on Tuesday. I'm assuming Josh will be back in there on Wednesday. Creation Death 777. If you have not checked him out, you're missing out. Although most people that's in here know who he is. Awesome chainsaw carver, quite possibly one of the best you're going to see on YouTube. But that said, there's plenty of other people here that are creators as well. Hey, Rhinestone Susan, what's going on? So you got Rhinestone Susan, Amy, Joe, even Baby Kisses. She puts out some material here and there. Ray and Sandy's woodworking. He absolutely does. He makes some nice stuff. And there's just been a whole gamut of people in there. You guys are awesome. But anyway, this is my obese little bear. He's going to hang. I wonder if I'll show y'all that real quick. I got a minute. No, I got a minute. So do you guys? I got plenty of time. So do you guys got a minute? I got till about 2 o'clock. So I got all kinds of time. Right there on that post. This guy is going to be right there. And he's going to be holding that sign. That's the plan. Probably a little higher, up there a little bit more toward the thing there. That's where he's going to be hanging at. He's going to hold that sign. That's the plan anyway. Okay, set this on the ground for the moment. But yeah, I'm going to paint him off camera. So, get that done. Let's see what we got here. Here's what we got. You guys seen this? Looks pretty good. I'm really happy with that, how that came out. Come out as good or better than the drawing did. Really cool. And then, yeah, Walnut Bear, he's hiding. Look, he's already hiding under here. He didn't like how I chastised him. You know, called him a jerk. All right, guys. Hey, we'll probably flex shaft carve tonight if I can, like 6, 7 o'clock. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But if you guys are live, don't let me hold you up. That's for sure. Do what you gotta do. Everybody should be on here that makes content. Should be on here making content anytime they get the opportunity. Not a bad idea at all. All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. And I'll catch you tonight for sure. Well, possibly, more than likely tonight. But if not, Tuesday. And then check out Creation Dust 777 more than likely on Wednesday. All right, you guys have